right now it's going to be more. The house is going to be hot.
All right.
Really hot. So everyone's going to be taking off shirts and clothes and everything.
So
you will see. You'll see very soon. You'll see what I'm talking about. But this is Afro District Live. Always here every Saturday from 7 to 9. 7 to 9 every Saturday. We're here to do what we do. And what we do is to make you guys feel at home. To make you guys feel at home away from home.
Yeah.
You know, you're away from Africa, away from wherever you are, but you feel at home. You feel lively. You feel connected, not only to us, but to the other listeners, other viewers that are listening to us too. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to make you feel at home. Entertain you, educate you, inform you, whatever it is. Do some craziness out here, dance, rap battle, name it. Just call it. Let us know. We'll do it for you. We're here for you, whatever it is. Yep. So we're back here right now. We're going to touch some talking. Before we move to the social media, I'm going to give it to Yinka so he can give you a good website where you can get some some nutritions and stuff like that. That is expertise. And then he's going to talk about that real quick, and then we're going to move to social media and how it impacts our lives these days.
Yeah. So one of the websites that you can go to if you if you're ready to make that change in your nutrition as far as supplementation, one of the websites you can go to is my webpage. The webpage is www.o as in open adewetan.idlife.com. Again, that is www.o as in open adewetan.idlife.com. You go on there, you can take a free health assessment. From there, it'll actually break down everything as far as your supplementation, what times of the day you need to be taking it, and what's actually in it. And it give you your supplementation breakdown and your health score and where you are. So guys, understand this. You put in information, all right? Put in information and it gives you a score. If you lie, then you just lied. Just when you start training and you start trying to get healthy, your score is not exactly accurate. So it'll be beneficial to you if you just tell the truth as accurate as possible. The assessment is HIPAA compliant, so nobody else will see it. It'll just be you and you only, unless you decided to share it with your family members or whoever that you trust. Again, that website is www.o as in open adewetan .idlife.com. You can also reach me at Instagram, my Instagram page, which is at PT with Yinka. That's at PTWITYINKA. Or you can call me directly 240-455-8233. Again, my number is 240-455-8233. I'm a personal trainer, guys, and I do nutrition. So don't be afraid, guys, to ask me any question or email me at you can email me, send me a personal email as far as your questions at oadewetan6@gmail.com. All right, guys. So next subject we're rolling into is social media. Social media as what we're on right now.
Yeah. That's social media and how we affect us in general. How we affect our decision. How it affects each generation that we are in right now. How it affects everything that we do these days. We have a lot of social media. Especially the apps. We have the apps right now, and everybody, like these days, you go out and people are in a gathering, they're in like a dinner, or they on the train station or whatever the case is, or taking a bus, and everybody is all heads down on their phone, either typing, listening to music, or poking their phone one way or the other. And you wonder, where are those days, 20, 30 years ago where people actually sit down and have conversations?
My God, I wasn't born by then. So I don't know what those days are.
But where people sit down and have conversations where you go to dinner and you face people one-on-one, you go to family gathering and you talk one-on-one. And I'll mention some of these apps right now, or some of these some of these apps so far that and we can talk about them and see how each one of them, or not necessarily each one of them, in general perspective, looking at and see how it affects us. We have obviously we have the Facebook, we have the Instagram, we have the Twitter,
Pinterest.
We have Pinterest. And then we go to like the dating website. We have Tinder. We have Match.com. We have
spicy on Tinder.
We have.
You should not sing on no Tinder.
Why you gotta try?
I didn't swipe you. Why?
I don't even know what it is.
I was like, yes.
I don't even know. What that
Yeah, we
is.
have Tinder, we have Match, we have we even have Ashley Madison, we have all those.
Oh, hey, why you know? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
If you
How you know that much?
if you know it, then why you asking me how do I know? You're guilty as I am.
No, I don't know them. You're the one who's saying
so
this.
why
You went ham when you said Ashley Madison. What is that?
I've named a lot of those websites.
went
Why is
down
it
the
Ashley
list.
Madison that you actually got your attention?
Because I was like, that sounds like a
That sounds like a what?
it sounds like a prostitution website. Tell you.
No, it's not.
Ashley Madison.
Not necessarily. But
I know you. You know.
no, it's not. It's not because
you better.
No, I'm not married.
You better.
But share with them what Ashley Madison is. Really, like, just really.
Oh, really? Ashley Madison. Okay, if you don't know, Ashley Madison is just a website where it's a website, and I think they have an app. I don't know, but it's a website where you go and if you're married, it's more of an incognito way of meeting people and meeting other married people.
So you are helping them too.
So that's what Ashley Madison. I mean, it's a big thing, and a lot of people have been. There was a time that their website or their app was hacked into, and a lot of lists came out of people that are actually using Ashley Madison. So that's what Ashley Madison is.
On a website?
On a website.
Yeah, their website was hacked, so a lot of those information came out, and they saw a lot of names and stuff like that. But in general, what I'm just trying to say in essence is that social media has really affected our life in different ways. And in ways that we can't even imagine. And come think about it, we're gonna, we that we have not had kids and people that have had kids and their kids are still like 4 or 5 years old, they're gonna live in a life where we didn't live, in a life where without electronics, without their phone, they are not gonna survive. They're not gonna live. They're not gonna. They will feel empty.
Well,
Because even people right now in their 20s are still feeling empty without their phone. They lose their phone for a minute and they are going like they need the next dose of crack. So and it's a serious thing. You would think it's just I mean, it's funny why we talk about it right now, but it's serious.
You know what? I mean, you're right in the aspect on a couple of things. Number one, I remember I grew up in the era where, and I'm not that old. By the way, my birthday is next week. If anybody want to give me a gift,
okay, happy birthday!
Thank you. But no, I grew up in that era, if you will, where we didn't have cell phones. It was the rotary phone where you had to actually touch the phone and wind it up and wait for it to roll back. Yeah. We had the phone hanging on the wall with the cord.
You say you know that hood.
Hey, my God. hey, watch it, okay? Watch it, okay? I'm just explaining a few things. Don't put me out there.
Okay.
All right. So I grew up in that era, and now it's just like, as the years went on, we got to see the first cell phone. I remember one of the first cell phones my sister had was a Sprint phone. I don't know if it was StarTAC, but it was a Sprint phone. And then I remember like Nextel came out, and Nextel,
Chirp,
man,
chirp.
yeah,
Where you
chirp.
at?
Exactly, Nextel made some of the greatest phones, most durable phones. But nonetheless, as the years went on, we got to see that it went from, hey, let me get your number and write it down on a piece of paper, and you made sure you remembered everybody's number. Oh, what's such and such number? Oh, what's such and such number? You remembered them. You're like, oh yeah, hey. If you didn't remember, you ask your brother, because hey, you remember what's the name's number?
That was a book. People,
Right,
we had a book, a black book.
Right. But now everything's all. I mean, literally, my phone is a computer. Literally, is a computer. You can do emails, you can send messages, you can type up anything, you can go to the internet, you can check scores, you can check everything. It literally is a computer, and it has benefited us, and it also has held us back, because, like you said, there are kids out there nowadays who can't live without this. People walking in the street nowadays, and they just have their heads down, not even seeing where they're going. People have died because of that. And you have kids nowadays that are so attached to social media, like Facebook and Instagram and things like that. Not to say that it doesn't help us connect to our family members and those around us, and help us connect it even more so than the news lately. But at the same time, it has made us weak in terms of, especially the younger generation, because those younger generations are looking to Facebook to see how many likes they have, to see how many friends they have, because those friends on Facebook are your real friends. If you unlike me on Facebook, you're not my real friend. Apparently, that's what a real friend is nowadays. Yeah. And I don't. And then you wonder why you have some of these kids nowadays. Oh, I'm getting bullied. I'm gonna go hang myself. Listen, I got bullied when I was in elementary school. I didn't go hang myself. My parents were like, "Oh, you get bullied, fight back." or don't worry about it. Like, it is what it is. You're going to get older. You're going to get wiser, stronger. And that person is still going to probably be in the same place that you left them. If you decide to venture back and look at the old neighborhood, they're probably still there.
Yeah.
So what you worried about?
Yeah,
But
it's
it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to It's a lot harder to get those type of people off of the social media because they've been so conditioned and so hooked to it that that's their lifeline. They don't see no way of existing without that. We came up in an era where it was different. We just had the TV and the phone, and that was it. And you didn't have your phone. That was it. You just had a TV, and if you wanted to talk to somebody, you go to their house.
And my TV, and when I say TV, I had a TV. We had a TV. We had to turn the knob. And then you didn't have you had an antenna, and for us, we didn't have an antenna.
No, you had
the antenna had broke.
Yeah.
So where the cord at? You see, we had like a cord at the.
Stop right there.
You got it. Stop.
We had a cord. The cord that you connect to the wall.
Exactly.
No, we didn't have that. My brother went and was cutting little pieces of the cord and was putting it in the back of the TV, and we were fixing it, and that's how we got TV.
Yeah.
We got channel 5, channel 12, channel 42,
the basic channels you need.
NBC, CBS, Fox, and PBS, and that's it.
That's it.
So that's what we grew up on. Now you are using your phone, and then you're looking at it in the big screen on a TV.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And you on Facebook, and it's on a TV. So things have definitely changed since whatever year that was.
Yeah.
Things change.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and when you go deep and say, okay, go into relationship too. These are the days where back in the days where you go and meet people at the bar, and we talk, we have a conversation, and you're like, okay, I like this person. Let's, as you said, give me your number. You write it on a tissue paper or write it or whatever you want to write it. Go
That's
home.
old school.
Yeah, you write on. I'm going way back. Like I said, way back. When you write it on a tissue paper and then you go home and you look for the number.
You hope you don't lose it.
Yeah.
You hope you don't lose it.
But when you do go home, you're like, yes.
Yeah, you got the number and then you type it and
excited.
Then we moved on to the days where you still go to the bar and you talk to people, or you go out or go wherever, talk to people, and you get the number on the phone and you talk to the person. You actually have a conversation. You talk at night till from 12 o'clock to 3 a.m. in the morning. Have a full conversation. Yeah, that's kicking down.
Okay.
That's cake.
I'm just saying.
Don't do cake.
Do cake. It's okay, but don't tell anybody.
But what I'm doing, I'm fast forwarding the era right now. So you got to a stage where you got the number these days. Like, oh, don't call me, just text me. I'll respond to you, and you text and you respond.
Exactly.
These days now, you go out and you talk to people and you have a conversation with them, and this is not even the worst. This is not the worst yet. You go out with people, you have a conversation with them, and you say, hey, how can we hang out again? I really like you. Oh, follow me on Snapchat. What happened to
exactly
conversation? Follow me on Instagram.
If somebody asks me, if you ask me for a picture, I'm gonna tell you my Instagram.
No, we're not asking for pictures right now. We're saying I want to see you again.
There's some guys that ask me for my picture. I'm like,
so they ask you for your number and you send them Instagram.
I would say, you want to see my pictures? Go on my Instagram.
No, the thing about it is nobody's asking for your picture. Let me find her on Instagram. Nobody's asking for your picture. People are saying in a conversation. In a conversation, they are saying, "Oh, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I want to see you again. I want us to meet again." And the next thing you
you're talking about this.
Okay, follow me on Snapchat.
Through a text, or are you saying through text or just talking on the phone?
Let's talk. My point is, okay, for example, me, you, I saw you outside, I talked to you, I like you, I say, oh, I think you like me too, or, whatever the case is, maybe you don't, or I like you, I want to pursue you. I'm like, okay, I want us to talk again, how can I get to know you? How can I meet you again?
Okay.
And then the next thing the person responds like, oh, follow me on Snapchat. Okay, I don't have Snapchat. Okay, what about Instagram? I don't have Instagram. Oh, who are you?
My friend,
that's the next question. Who are you? Why don't you have Instagram? Why don't you have Snapchat?
If a woman tells you that, they're not interested. Okay, no, follow me in it. My friend, why am I following you? Me, I want your number. Don't tell me to follow you. Now, if I come off like that, then you say I'm aggressive. So, just go ahead and cancel that one.
But that's still on the brink. And then the worst part is now that you have those those apps that you say Match.com, Tinder, and where all you have to do is just categorize people and swipe right or swipe left depending on how you see them or how you see their whatever. I think those we have lost touches of being human and being connecting to humans these days, and a lot of these things is due to social media.
Okay,
like some people don't even know how to talk to people anymore.
Right,
they rather say I'll text him.
Right,
like instead of you calling, like you offend someone, you make someone feel bad. Instead of you calling the person and say, hey, I'm sorry for what I did, blah blah blah, they would rather text you. Like, but it doesn't make sense anymore these days. Like things that people do because of what social media has actually
right. And here's the thing with that text messaging. So two things. Number one, with that text messaging, you look at somebody and say, okay, and like I agree with you that when you actually communicate with somebody,
right,
you'll say, okay, I want to talk to you. I'll talk to you tomorrow or whatever, or just call me tomorrow and say, just text me, right? Instead of communicating with that person. Mm-hmm. That takes away from people's ability to be expressive or at least engage one another, right, because we're always behind the phone. And don't get me wrong, if you're busy, you're busy. However, when you take away that social aspect, then you wonder why it's so hard for people to talk in front of an audience. It's so hard for people to talk to somebody and express their feelings.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, when you're talking about text messaging, I know guys, I know the fellas can attribute to this, and the ladies. When we talk to ladies, we may say something via text message, right? And the lady will be like, well, why you did it? And fellas, we can't win the text message battle when it comes to women, because their thumbs
don't even try. Wasting your time.
Some dudes can.
Oh well, sorry. I'm
let's
just put that one. But I'm just simply saying that things get lost in translation. Because you can't see that person's face, you may take things the wrong way. Right.
Yeah.
And that's why we smell like, hey, it wasn't like that. Well, why didn't you say that? Well, why didn't you call me?
But it was like the way you sent the text. We get feelings from text messages. Right. That's what it is.
But that's not what we're thinking.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not about what you think. What you're thinking doesn't really matter because we don't care about that at the time. We caring about. Oh, that's how you say. Okay, if someone sent me a funny text message, I'm looking up. I'm like, so that's what he think he's funny. Okay, and I start going, on, or I'll call you and tell you something about yourself.
See.
Oh, he said, well, maybe that's what he wants.
Right, he wants you to call him. Right.
No, why couldn't he call me? He should have called me instead of texting me.
If we know we did that on purpose for you to call us, then mission has been accomplished. Yeah, however, if we say something to you and it wasn't trying to insult you in any way, but I'm just saying that's the point I'm coming across. I'm trying to bring across. It's just that we say something to you and it wasn't to insult you or make fun of you. It's just saying that, hey, and then you took it the wrong way because you took it out of context, or you couldn't see my face, so you couldn't understand my emotion behind the words.
That's what I'm trying to say. We don't care about that.
Right.
It's like, even though what you're saying is true, we just don't care because we don't care because he was texting us nonsense. That's at the time when we're thinking about it, we're like, nah, right. We're not thinking rationally really because we're heated. Right. Once we get heated about something, it's going down. Right. It's going down.
Well, that's in terms of emotions, man. I'm just simply saying in terms of communication.
What do you? I mean, you are the ones that had the rolling phone.
Yeah. So
right. Not rolling.
The way he's dressed.
7. What do you think about what social media has done compared to the way you were growing up?
I just think that social media turned everything around. You understand? Because somebody just say hello, how you doing? I like you, everything. They respond. They say, what's up? How can we meet? There's like, oh, okay. Not today, maybe next week, right? Okay, you finally meet them. That person who talking so hot through text message, right? If you meet them in person, they're kind of laid back, like shy. You understand? So that's why I just think that social media have screwed a lot of things up. You understand? Social media have screwed a lot of things up. Because there's one lady I was talking to a while ago, right? I was just like, normal conversation.